Well, hello everybody. It's Mike here. I just want to welcome you back to Mr. Cast Iron. And boy, we got a great show for you tonight. I got a gentleman I've been looking forward to really chatting with. He's just an old country boy like me, and I think you guys are going to enjoy this. So let me pull old Jeff on here. Hey, buddy, how you doing, man?
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Doing good, man. You sound good. You look well. I can't say you look good. You look about as good as I do, I guess so.
Hey, for a Southern boy, I'm doing pretty good.
Hey, just for you, I want you to look at this Tennessee Vol background.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Oh,
Yeah.
Where am I? Here I am.
I thought you'd like
Yeah.
that. Oh, look at it.
Hey,
Hey, can you see the comment section?
I sure can. I see
Awesome,
Dudgy and Stephen and Jacqueline. And
Oh, yeah, they're piling in here. We got some new folks. There's Fantastic Travels. Grilling and chilling with Coleman. Old Coleman's with us. Cooking
boy.
with Stephen and Jacqueline. Me and Stephen been chatting back and forth quite a bit. I had some issues earlier, and but we got those ironed out. Looks like Steve from Dutchy Cooking's over here from England, and
all right.
yeah, man, they're piling in there. There's Mark and Rosa from up in Maine. Good to see them. So good to see everybody, man. We got Jeff here from Tennesseebuck Outdoors. Guys, if you've not been over to Jeff's channel yet, be sure and go check him out after this show's over and watch some of his videos. Give him a thumbs up and leave him a comment and everything, and tell him you seen him from old Mr. Cast Iron's channel, and I'm sure he'll appreciate that. So anyway, we got all that out of the way, man. How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good. How's the weather over there?
Well, we're starting to thaw out a little bit.
Yeah, me too. Now it's nothing but a muddy yard.
Yeah, we've got a new lady here, Michelle Ann from Massachusetts. So good to have you with us. And
Oh, hey,
we're
Michelle.
we're just trying to get started here. So we welcome you to the show. And Stephen and Jacqueline's in here. He's my moderator. And before we really get started, guys, I've got something I'd like to share with you. Mac from Small Town Texas Barbecue Channel normally is in here with us. He sent me a message and told me that his mother had just had a heart attack, and he's on his way to the hospital to see her. So if you're praying, people, keep Mac and his mother and family in your prayers, and we certainly appreciate that. Okay, so anyway, all right, well, let's go ahead and get started if you're ready.
Hey,
Man,
arm off.
I love that background you got back there, man. Got a
Well,
couple.
thank you.
Yeah, a couple deer mounts there and turkey behind you. That's awesome.
Well, I appreciate it. That's what I love to do.
Well, I could almost assume that from your channel name. So, we'll just start off with that if you don't mind. What made you decide to go with YouTube? What made you decide to start making YouTube videos, Jeff?
Well, actually, I've been doing videos for about 10 years.
Okay.
A friend of mine, daughter, is a big tomboy. She was a grown up big tomboy. And she went to college, found her a feller,
I can't hear.
couldn't cook. So they wanted me to do a video. Is she all right? She got it?
Yeah, I'm trying to get her in here.
Well, let's wait till you can get her in
Okay,
here.
I can hear
I can
now.
All right, yeah.
Thank you.
Make sure
But
you
anyway.
ain't got any feedback here like we did earlier. But I'm sorry.
God,
Go
no.
ahead, man.
Yeah, she was a big tomboy. Went to college, found her a feller. She wanted to cook for him. She didn't know how. Well, they wanted me to teach her. And it's like, well, I can't go all the way over there. So I did a video of a meal. I did a whole meal and sent it to her. And that's what got me started into doing the videos. And I used to swap them with friends at work. And then I decided, I was talking to a friend of mine. And he says, I really like watching my mama make biscuits. I said, well, you need to videotape that. That way you'll have it, your kids will have it, and grandkids will have it.
Yeah.
Then I started thinking, YouTube is a good way to get ancestry out there. So later on, if anybody decides that they want to look me up, then they'll know exactly how stupid and crazy I am by watching my YouTubes.
You don't believe that for a minute, do you?
Well, heck yeah. Look, I have got a problem. Sometimes my mouth overloads, and before my brain can intercept it, it shoots out.
Oh man. Well, that's awesome. So you just got started making some videos for her, and it just went from there. And now, was the cooking, was that the main direction you was looking at going? I mean, I figured you'd probably have quite a bit of, some hunting and fishing. I know you got your intro that shows you out in a bass boat doing a little fly fishing, or a little fishing anyway.
Bass fishing, yeah. That's the direction it was supposed to go, with a little bit of cooking, because I do Dutch ovens and stuff like that. But because of this COVID and all this other stuff, I didn't really get to hunt, and I haven't got to fish in a while. And the shooting range is it was down for a while, but I'm getting ready to start back up on that one.
Yeah, I think things get thawed out here a little bit. I think we're on the north side of this winter deal, so we'll be thawing out here shortly, and things will get back to normal. I thought this was supposed to be outdoors. Well, we at least put Tennessee volunteer colors up here for Jeff, just for that reason.
He's got his wildlife gallery behind him.
Yeah, he's got his.
If anybody's really wanting to know, just look behind me. Of course, you ought to see around my wall. It's full of turkey fans. Got a bobcat, another stuffed turkey, raccoon.
Yeah.
I mean, I got plenty.
Cam and Teresa's on here. Good to see them. And got Big Lou in the house with us. Hobie's in the house. Got Samantha Lewis with us here. Several people popping in that I didn't get to acknowledge a while ago. But good to see all you guys. Glad you're here. We got Jeff from Tennesseebuck Outdoors with us. And Cam and Teresa said, Jeff, we loved your cast iron pinto beans video and made them want some. So.
Oh yeah, they're I like their shows too, but we just got to get Cam to dance a little bit or sing.
He's a little stiff, ain't he? I mean, he started growing a beard, so I kind of complimented him on that, and he's starting to look good. So maybe we can get him to do a little shuffle and a little dance here and there. Maybe shout out and do that. So Pickles is with us. Good to see Charlie.
I was going to tell Craig that we need to get together and come down there and hold you down. And you need one like this right here.
Me or Cam?
No, Cam's already got one that's not Cam, but Craig. He's already got a big one, yeah. So we need to hold you down.
Well, I did go that direction for a good while, and I was catching some flack, if you feel me.
Oh yeah.
So I had to back out just a little bit, but anyway, it's all good. Huh?
No one made you.
No one made me. That's true. I surprised her. She come home one day. Oh wow, you shaved.
Just be yourself.
Yeah, Craig was behind the garage barbecue. Matter of fact, you talking about him? He's in here, so
yeah.
He probably knows the feeling. So got Eric, little Eric from down in Trinidad's here with us. I watched his little video a while ago.
Yeah.
He put out a new one today. So.
Oh man, I loved his video.
Yes.
Yeah. So
he's going to be on TV one of these days, and I'll be saying, "Hey, I know that guy."
Yeah. Grumpy old Gringo's in here with us too. Boy, we got a whole bunch. There's Stephanie of Ginger Snap Kitchen. So good to see everybody, man. Glad y'all are here. I just want to say now that we got more people in here, Mac from Small Town, Texas barbecues usually in here. And but he texted me earlier and said he wouldn't be here. He might be trying to listen to it on his phone while he's driving, but his mother just had a heart attack, and he's headed to Dallas to see her. So if you're praying, people, be sure and lift up a prayer for him and his mother and family, and he would appreciate that. And so anyway, just wanted to let you guys know. And so he was headed toward Dallas from San Angelo, so he had several hour drive to get over there. So I told him be careful, but we'll be staying in touch. Hopefully, either he or I will be able to update everybody and let everybody know somehow, either on Instagram or whatever. Are you on Instagram, Jeff?
No, not yet. I'm an old guy. I'm slow about doing stuff like that.
Yeah, well, Mike was the one. I mean, I had always had an account for a long time, but I just never did anything with it. I only had 2 or 3 posts on it, and there's a couple pictures of me and Teresa, I think, and I don't know, had some kind of motivational quote or something, I forget, and maybe a scripture quote or something. I forget exactly what the first ones were, but Mac, when I got ready to interview Mac, he was on Instagram, and he said, man, you ought to come on over here. So I did, and my goodness, I got over there, and everybody that's here in the chat room seems like is over there, plus, a bunch of other people. So
Yeah, I might have to see about doing that. I saw, what was it, Karen H. or somebody from Canada? Let me tell you, I went to Canada. I went to Toronto, went to the CNN Tower. Went to now, if you're going to Niagara Falls, you need to go on the Canadian side. And we went to the Picker Barrel. And, man, they've got a really good burger there.
Huh. Wow. I've been up into Canada a couple times, but I was trucking. And I never really had time to do much. So I was really, of course, in a truck, it's a lot different. We was trying to get in, get out as quick as we could.
Yeah, we went to a place called Jack Astor's in Toronto. We went to McAllister, then come back down, and everybody loved our accent. And they said, "Oh, are you from Texas?" "No, we're from Tennessee."
Yeah.
Well, we went to Jack Astor's, and the lady said, "You guys from Texas?" "No, we're from Tennessee." But she went and got the manager. The manager come out, and he goes, "Hey, I hear you guys are from Georgia." "Yeah, that's where we're from."
North Georgia, right?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, good to have you, Karen H. from Owen Sound, Ontario. And then we got cooking with this guy. He's from Dublin, Ireland. We had him on last night, and, man, I really enjoyed that. I went back this morning. As a matter of fact, Stephen, I was intending to send you a message on Instagram to tell you, and it's just been a crazy day around here for me and Teresa, but I meant to tell you I went back and watched the whole replay, and I really enjoyed that. And matter of fact, I actually went and subscribed to a couple people in there, that Jamie Mack that was in there, and a couple others, so that was a good thing. But guys, if you've not been over to Jeff's channel here, that Tennessee Buck Outdoors, be sure and go and check him out. We've got the link up in the top of the chat room. And go check him out, check out some of his videos, and show him some love. Give him a thumb up and say, hey, we've seen you over on Mr. Cast Iron, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. But anyway.
I was going to say, I got a bone to pick with you. I mean,
here we go already.
Here two. One of them is
not just one, but two.
You put me after somebody from Ireland, and here I don't have an accent.
I know, man. Everybody else, that's what I always say too, everybody else has got an accent, right?
Yeah. And if you want me to come to Arkansas with my crowbar and help you open up that pocketbook so you can get her an air fryer, we can do that too.
There's a surprise.
Oh, man, I'll tell you what, I don't think I'm ever going to live this down. That, Cam, we was talking about Cam there. He's the instigator on this deal. I'm not ever going to let him live it down because you guys ain't letting me live it down. So, but anyway, Teresa's birthday is coming up on March the 2nd, so who knows? You never know what may happen.
You're not telling them you ordered one?
I can't say I ordered one, but anyway. So we may have something to surprise y'all with one of these days here.
There's a question.
Got a question? Okay, yeah, Stephen. Stephen is our moderator in here. He's real good about keeping everything up here. We got a question from Pickles, looks like. What's your favorite part of the deer to cook?
Oh, backstrip.
Yeah, backstrap and sugar strip on the inside, ain't it?
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people don't know about that sugar strip on the inside. I've seen guys that, they didn't ever pull that out, and that's a big mistake. But
I know it.
Oh.
I saw little Eric ask me about my doggies and everything.
Yes.
Oh man, they're one of my earliest videos is where I give them a Easter egg hunt. Every year they get an Easter egg hunt.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'd like to go watch that.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, I usually do this. If you don't mind, I'm going to pull your channel up and
go ahead.
Share with everybody if I can do this. There's some things going on in the chat room I didn't pick up on cat ironing sounds interesting. I'm not sure what that's
You
about.
just-
I'm almost
you
afraid to
stay
not touch
focused.
that. Huh?
I'm just teasing.
Just stay
I said you
focused.
stay
Yeah.
focused.
Yeah. Oh, I know it. Let me see if I can
I
do
think they're
this
talking
here.
amongst themselves.
Yeah, they could be. You never
They do
know.
that quite often.
So anyway, we got Jeff's channel up here, and I'm gonna try to pop this up here. And Tennesseebuck Outdoors got 479 subscribers, 75 videos. So let's click on that and open your page up. And so there we go. Got several videos here, and looks like you done a short there. And there's that pinto beans that Cam and Teresa was talking about earlier on the wood burning stove.
Yeah, that was some good eating right there now.
Yeah, yeah. We go to your about section here, and it says this channel shows just a little what I like, from my black Labrador retrievers, cooking, hunting, and fishing, to my scouts, and whatever else I want to share. So
Yeah.
that's cool. Yeah, I love it. All right. Do you know what your most viewed video is, by chance?
Yeah, it's the apple pie out of the biscuits right there.
Yeah, how to make easy biscuit
First-
apple pie.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah.
I think it's
Sure.
because I was wearing my pajamas.
Well, it could have been. Yeah, I can kind of do a preview here, and I can't see you there in your pajamas, but that could possibly be what it was. That might have been.
Those look good.
But yeah, they do
Oh,
look
they
good.
was.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, man, I've been wanting to talk to you about this one right here, and I'm gonna mute this. So, but anyway, I hope this pulls the screen up here. I hope it will. Can you tell us a little bit about your chuck wagon that you built? You built that from scratch.
Yeah, what it is, since I do a lot of Dutch oven cooking, and I also teach it from time to time, I needed something that I can put everything in. Then I bought me a 22-inch Blackstone, and I thought, this would be good because my little cooking area down there, I call it the Buckstop Cafe. And that way I've got that top right there to, put everything. I got my griddle, and then I've got everything. I've got, shelves on the other side too. And right there in the middle is where the trash can. So I can put my Dutch ovens on one side, my deep fryer on the other. I can do breakfast because that's a coffee pot up there on top. I mean, I can put a canopy over it if it starts raining. So it's, and I pull it with my little lawnmower.
Yeah, I thought about playing this. It's 9 minutes long, but guys, you need to go over and watch this video if you have not seen it. I'll try to put a link here in the chat room for you, and so you guys can go check that out. But man, I'm gonna tell you what, this is a video worth watching. I mean, that was some ingenuity right there. I was really impressed, and been wanting to talk to you a little bit about that. Now, is this something, I know you pulled it around and showed it in that video with your lawnmower. Now, is this something that you that you just use around your farm, or are you on a farm or what?
No, not on the farm.
Okay. So is this something you just pull around in the yard there to move it from place to place, or is this something you take and go to events with, or going to plan on doing that?
I can take that anywhere I want to go.
Yeah.
I mean, I built it so I could, and because they got little latches on it, and I got a cover for it, and all I got to do is just put it up on the trailer and with everything else, and I can take it wherever I want to go.
Yeah, it was very well thought out. I mean, you had drawers for your utensils and of course your waste basket and everything. When you're cooking out, like that, sometimes that's something that you forget to bring is a trash bag or something like that. And you've got all that in there. You've got wheels in there that seems like it would roll across just about any kind of landscape, terrain or whatever. Within reason.
What I've done was I put, like those red wagon wheels with the thing you can pull the wagon with. I bought a set of those, but then I bought the sort of like training wheels for the outside because it's top heavy, so if it was to tilt, the wheels would still catch it and it would still roll.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of like stabilizer wheels there on each side there. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's really cool. Well, I'm going to go ahead and pop back in here and see if we can see what's going on over here in the chat room. Got Michelle Ann with us, so good to have you with us. Patty Joe's popped in here with us. Good to see Patrick from way down yonder in Australia.
Hey, Michelle.
Yeah. Let's see. If anybody has any questions for Jeff, be sure and pop them in here in the chat room. We'll try to stay on top of it and try to get it up on the screen here so, we can pick his brain a little bit. So here's some new folks. I went over to a live show today, and I think I may have found them from there, but good to have you guys with us, no doubt about it. We certainly appreciate it. Fantastic travels. So went over to Art of RVing. They were on our popped in our live stream the other night, and so I went over and checked their live stream out today and met a bunch of good people over there, and they're all just roaming around in their RVs from state to state and little resorts and different things like that. So that's pretty cool. But
I see Dustin from Tennessee Grilling and Smoking's on here. He's from, I'm originally from Jamestown. That's near the Kentucky line. And so, going to Lenore City, Knoxville, places like that. Oh, and by the way, I was going to tell you, your favorite group, Leonard Skinner,
yeah,
the original drummer,
yeah,
Artemis Pyle.
Artemis, yeah.
He's from my hometown.
Really?
Oh, cool.
That's cool,
yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. I've got some stories about my hometown I've not ever shared with anybody, but that's awesome, man. I always liked Artemis. He played with them in the beginning, then he left. Well, he wasn't the original drummer. I think they had one other guy.
No, he wasn't
Artemis.
original, but
yeah. And then he come in later and played, and I mean there were several after that, but yeah. I get into that band, man. That's my number one favorite. So, yeah, old Dustin's here with us. Good to have you, brother. We had him on the other night. He's a good egg in my book, I'll say that. And I hope you guys was able to catch that. If you didn't, be sure and go back and check the replay out. But, hey, man, I just got to ask you, since we're a cooking channel, there's a lot of people in here that are primary cooking channels. We got Cast Iron Cooks with Dutchie and me and you, and of course there's barbecuers like Dustin and Big Lou, and Big Lou uses some cast iron too, but different ones. Behind the Garage Barbecue with Craig, he does some. But what's some of your favorite foodie channels you like to watch from time to time?
actually I like watching a lot of who's on here, like Behind the Garage, and Dustin's got some good ones. But I tell you one of my favorites, and it's not because of what he makes, but because, it's Sam the Cooking Guy. He is so brutally honest about everything, and I think that's the way you need to be. I mean, don't sugarcoat it. Just, of course, I guess, like I said, sometimes. Well, anyway.
Yeah,
I like Sam.
Yeah.
Oh, and Eric.
Yeah.
I love watching Eric.
Yeah, he's a blast, ain't he? No doubt about it. I'm gonna pull something up here if I can.
Patty Joe's got a lead.
There's one guy that I watch a lot. His name's Chef Billy, and I'm not sure if I pronounce this right, but it's Chef Billy Parisi, Parisi. Big Lou probably can help me out with that pronunciation. I'm not certain if he's French or not, but anyway, I love to watch him and enjoy that channel a lot. What we got here?
Patrick's got to go to work.
He's
listening.
Yeah, Patrick's in the future.
Right.
He's already into Monday, so he's got to go to work, and we appreciate you being here always, Patrick. Pickle says, "What's your favorite cast iron piece, and do you have or are you interested in carbon steel?"
The only steel thing I use is the Blackstone. A lot of think the griddle is cast iron, but it's cold rolled steel. as far as my cast iron, I like my Dutch ovens, and I like my 12-inch cast iron skillet.
Okay. I don't know. You may have seen this, and he may have heard you, but can you tell him that again? Austin saying
I said,
what part of Tennessee?
Oh, I live in Woodbury right now, but I'm originally from Jamestown, Sergeant York country.
Okay, Woodbury. Woodbury?
Woodbury. Wood
Where's that
Vegas.
at? Wood Vegas.
It's Woodbury. It's south of Nashville and Murfreesboro.
Oh, okay. On 24 or where?
No, it's 70. Highway 70.
How far are you away from Lodges?
Oh, I'm not that far. I mean, I can get on the interstate and I can be down there in no time.
Yeah. You ever been there?
No, I go by there when I go to Lake Gunnersville to go fishing, but I ain't ever stopped.
Yeah, I'd like to go over there sometime and just look around. And Teresa and I've talked about that sometimes. So if we ever get over that way, I'm going to shoot you a message. Maybe we can just meet up over there and, have a steak dinner or something sometime.
Well, shoot, yeah.
On you, right?
Oh, of course. Yeah, you're a guest, so I have to do that.
Teasing. I'm just teasing.
Hey, no,
man.
that's part of the Southern hospitality.
You just keep on.
Yeah, I got to pick on him, man, before he picks on me.
But you got to remember, I'm from Tennessee. A poor man's steak is bologna.
Yeah,
Yes.
I know. Yeah. Arkansas round steak's what we call it. So, but that's all good. Well, man, I know you're probably like all the rest of us. We do like a lot of channels, especially everybody in this chat room. And if you see somebody in this chat room that you've not seen or you're not subscribed to, guys, be sure and go over and check everybody out. I always leave the replay up after these live streams are done. It usually takes about 12 hours for YouTube to render them, and but you can come back and look at everybody's name in here in the chat room. Go check their channels out and be sure and support them. But I know we do that. We love everybody in this chat room, and we love all the channels here. But everybody has their own videos or video channels that they like to watch that's non-foodie. Have you got some that you like to spend a little time checking out?
Oh gosh, yeah. Well, like this one guy I called, it's Boss of the Swamp. I think he's added his name different to it now, but he's off grid, and he's another one of those little honest people that he tells it like it is, and I really like that. Another one is 37 Spiker. He's from up north, but during the winter he migrates down to Florida. But he videos car shows.
Oh, okay.
And of course, I've got as soon as my seals come in for my windows for my International Scout, it'll be ready for car shows too. So
yeah,
I've redone a 1980 International Scout Traveler that's got a factory Nissan 33 SD turbo diesel.
Wow.
You don't see those.
Yeah, I think you had one. It had that in one of your videos, didn't you?
Well, that was my 62. I've got a 62 Model 80, but the 1980 was the last year they made them, and it's a Traveler.
Okay.
So I got two Scouts. Actually, I got three Scouts if you want to, include my lab.
Yeah. So you like going to car shows then?
Oh yeah, I love going to car shows.
Yeah.
We have a good one here.
Yeah, we have a good one here in May here in Piggott. Piggott, Arkansas is where we're at. So
It's small time, but
it's been going on for quite a few years.
it was pretty big for a while.
Hey, on your cooking videos, how do you come up with those? What you're wanting to make? Is it something that you grew up cooking, or your mom and dad cooked, or something, or is it something you may have seen some other cooking show or video or creator do, and you thought, well, hey, I'm going to try that? Or
well, see, some of it's what I grew up with, and some of it is people ask me, hey, can you make this? And it's sort of a challenge. Right. But if you've seen my video of it's the Dutch oven bump pan meatloaf, and I had veg all. A lot of people they look at it like I'm crazy, but when you work all the time and you want a meatloaf, and you can put it in a slow cooker or in the Dutch oven, and it's just like a meal in one.
Yeah, yeah. Mama Z's Texas Kitchen's with us, Misty from
Oh,
down in
Misty.
South Texas, and got Long's Quest with us. I think that I already said hello to them.
There's someone,
Karen House with Karen there. I'm not sure if I
Someone
acknowledged her.
oh,
Pickles.
no.
What's going on? Mr. Cast Iron, I love what? I
Here's
love your
someone.
subtle way of
Oh.
inviting yourself to a
Yeah.
free steak dinner. It's smooth. Well, you learn how to do that after a while. It's just you just
So embarrassing.
work your way right on in there. It's just a country thing, ain't it, Jeff?
That's right. Sure is.
There ain't no telling what we'd get to cooking if we got together, though.
I know it.
Oh man. On your videos now, what's one of the ones that you had the most fun creating?
Actually, the Dutch oven bunt pan, I really enjoyed that. And then let's see here, what would be another one? Probably the apple turnovers.
Yeah, that was good.
Because they're so good. Well, and the banana split, because they're so. I'm diabetic. I ain't supposed to eat it, but I can have a little bit of it.
Yeah.
And they're
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's your favorite ice cream?
I got a couple, but Cherry Garcia by
Yeah.
Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah.
I love that.
I've had that before too. It's pretty good.
Yeah, expensive too.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
only have it every once in a while. Then I go to just a regular chocolate.
Yeah. Well, I won't tell what mine is. I've got a favorite. I may save that for.
I already know what your favorite is.
You do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it only grows in Arkansas.
Yeah. Oh, who was that in here earlier? I think Roy from Canoeing from Down Under. I think he's always saying mine's cookie dough, but he's wrong. He's a good friend of mine. I really have a good time
We
with him.
forgot to ask this last night, but
What?
you need to ask him what is his favorite Little Debbie.
Oh, well,
Well, it's always been a honey bun.
honey bun.
Oh,
Yeah.
yep, those are good.
It's hard to beat a good old warm honey bun with a big old slab of butter on top of it, is it?
Well, I tell you what, you can't beat it. Now, on the I'm part of the Tennessee Deer Hunters thing on the Facebook,
Okay.
and everybody in Deer Hunting Club or Facebook group, they talk about Little Debbie's cream pies or cream cake cookies or whatever you can call them.
Yeah.
And one guy dropped one, and he took a picture of it. And he says, "Is my hunt over?"
Yeah. Oh, that ain't right. That's too much right there. So you guys been able to meet any or no?
No,
Can't do anything.
well, it's just a Facebook group that everybody across the state belongs to. So
Yeah.
you get to see what people in West Tennessee's doing and East Tennessee, and
Yeah.
I was going to tell you, since up in Jamestown, the Fentress County line and the Morgan County line's right on the timeline.
Oh,
So if I go to Morgan County and bring in the new year, I can take one step over the county line and I can bring it in again.
yeah. Yeah. That's
You're gonna have
crazy.
to kiss two different women.
Yeah.
Got that right?
Yeah. Pickles says deer heart's really good. You ever had deer heart?
Oh,
No, a lot. I got a lot of friends that eat it and the liver, but
Yeah, I never have either.
I haven't.
Yeah, no, a lot of people do. Never done that. I may have to try that someday, but who knows? Did you tag out this year?
No, sure didn't.
Yeah, I didn't get to go. Teresa and I both caught COVID,
Yeah.
and man, they put a hurt on me and her. She's still got some issues, and I'm a lot better. I stay fatigued anymore. It's a crazy thing, man. But I didn't get to go. I wanted to go, and our season, well, it'll be up into this month. Karen says, I wonder how a hamburger would taste if the bun was made with a honey bun.
Hey, you know what? That would be pretty good. We need to try that.
Yeah, I think some of us will be cooking that and making a video of
had
that.
the-
I've seen them with donuts. I've seen hamburgers
Yeah.
made with donuts.
Who
Seen
had
videos of it.
sausage in the middle of a cinnamon roll? Who was that?
I don't know. But see, Karen's my buddy because she likes to dip French fries and chocolate milkshakes too.
Yeah. Yeah. Karen's all right. I like her.
Well, you might as well ask him then.
What? I ain't asking him.
Oh, pineapple on his pizza.
No, I ain't asking him.
Oh.
He's a pineapple freak. I already know.
Yeah, I
Oh,
love
okay.
Yeah, you don't have to ask
That's
me.
right.
Yeah. He made it.
That's right.
What you were thinking about, Teresa, was Papa Texas. He made put a hot dog in cornbread, and that
No.
was his corn dog.
No,
Is that what you
I
were
saw
thinking
that
of?
one, but this was like a sausage in the middle of a cinnamon roll rolled up.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember who did that.
I can't remember.
Dustin said he's done donuts for hamburger buns.
I'm
So
gonna have to look at that.
yeah, it's a possibility. Man, I tell you what, we got a place over here where I grew up in Kennett, Missouri. Actually, I live across the state line now in Piggott, Arkansas, but I grew up in a little town down in what's called the Boot Hill of southeast Missouri. And this little old donut shop's been in business forever, and they are the best, man. I mean, everybody, when they leave home and they move off, they want to come back, and that's the first place they go. We got a good barbecue joint in that bakery that everybody goes, and they have a chocolate-covered cinnamon roll that I just love. I've been eating it ever since I was a kid. And that's a good idea for a hamburger.
It's-
Have a couple chocolate. Man, that would jack your sugar straight up, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah,
It's really
have to
good.
make sure you got a lot of insulin.
I don't have it, but she's diabetic. But anyway.
Well, I am too, and my sister beats me over the head half the time.
Yeah.
It's so hard.
Teresa beats me over the head with an iPhone every now and then just for
And
cause.
you're not even
you know?
diabetic.
Yeah, I ain't even. Darnell said French fries dipped in a Wendy's Frosty. Now that does sound good. to
Oh,
me.
it is good because I do that.
What's a honey bun?
Cooking with this guy over in Dublin, Ireland, old Stephen, he said talking about what is a honey bun. Well, I'll let you do that, Jeff.
Well, I just know they're good.
Yeah,
That and a glass of chocolate milk.
yeah, yeah,
The chocolate milk will make that sugar up.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that'll jack you up there. Pickles, you want to take a stab at a honey bun for Stephen? But anyway,
He said that. He figured out who that was. I just can't remember.
that was Kevin from Man Kitchen Recipes with the cinnamon sausage. I'll have to check that out. If you got a link of that, throw it in the chat room, Charlie.
From Man.
I'd love to watch that, man. Let's see. Karen says, I'm thinking the honey bun would work better because there's no hole in the middle. That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, because
Karen, I'll let you do that one.
There you go. Karen
yeah,
did it.
because if you used a regular donut, your mustard might drip in your beard and everything. So we'd hate to have that happen. Of course, she don't have a beard, but me and you,
Yeah.
we'd have it in our beard and down in front of her shirt and everything.
Oh man, I tell you, I got a cousin George that's got one longer than me, and I hate to say it, but was at a funeral, and I was looking at him. I said, George, you got a pinto bean there. He said, man, I wish you. I said, I wish you hadn't noticed that. I'm going to have that for supper.
It was Karen. I knew I'd seen that.
Oh man, I don't know about all that.
Show that.
Oh, that's the best one.
Oh, don't get so tickled.
That's the best one I've heard in a long time.
Oh, me.
Oh boy, I'll
Here
start
we go.
snorting here in a minute.
He will.
Oh man.
Oh, Mike.
Oh brother, I needed this laugh, man.
Quit. You know what's happened to you.
Oh, I've never had a pinto bean
Not a
stuck
pinto
in my
bean.
beard. No.
Not a pinto bean, but I'm always over there going.
Oh Lord, help me. Oh, laughter's good medicine, man. I needed that one bad.
It was Karen that did the short.
Okay, let me see if I can get a little composure here.
Get your composure.
Woo!
I got to check that link out.
Yeah, it was Karen. I just couldn't remember.
You might have to ask him some questions.
Oh.
Oh, Lord.
It's the little things that really get him.
Oh, Dutchy's got a boogie on us, man. Appreciate you being here, Steve.
Hey,
You take
buddy.
care, buddy. And we'll see you later on. Oh, wow, that was too much. That was just a touch too much.
Yeah.
You're going to have to warn me when you go to do stuff like that.
I don't think y'all are allowed to have steak together.
Yeah, we might get banned from a restaurant
You
real
would
quick.
Oh,
I've had that happen before.
Yes, you have.
Well, we
I'm
almost
sure.
got through. We almost got through out of a restaurant. Me and my cousin went to a restaurant in Nashville, and he said, "Honey," he told the waitress, he said, "Honey, I'm gonna leave you a good tip." And oh, she got so excited. He said, "Don't grow your beans too early this year."
Oh. Yeah, I've heard one like that.
Eric said, did y'all see Laura's kitchen? Laura up in Ontario shaved her husband's beard off. Did y'all
Yes.
see that today?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's too much. That hurt me.
Oh, he looked so young, so much younger.
Man, I don't even know where to go from here. You know, that just
Let me go get you some coffee.
yeah. Get me a fresh cup here. We're gonna have to settle in here and
Yeah,
settle
we're gonna
down.
have to settle in here.
We gotta get you
It's
back.
just a preview, ain't it, brother?
We gotta get you
Oh, I
back.
can smell getting started. They told me I need to be down in Zany's. That's a comedy club in Nashville.
Yeah. Oh wow. What do you film with when you're making your videos?
Well, I've got a little JVC 4K video camera. Matter of fact, right here is what they call a Casio. It's got a 6, I forgot what you call it, but it's 6 gibbles. And then for turkey hunting, I use my Ion. And then on the boats, I use another Ion right here
Yeah.
because they're waterproof.
You ever done any filming while you was out hunting?
I've tried, and of course, it's hard to film and hunt at the same time. That's how come I've got this one. I'm hoping to, right here it is. I'm hoping to get some good shots this year for turkey hunting.
Thank you, Tricia. Yeah. Yeah, that would be hard. I mean, you see all them shows, you know, you see guys on TV or on YouTube that they have a partner there videoing for them while they're hunting, and you'd almost have to do that, you know.
Well, I say a lot of people. I mean, they're down there hunting themselves, and they got different cameras, and then they got to move the camera to get the picture before they can take the shot, and it's just. I'll throw the damn camera down. Pardon my French, but
Yeah, I know what you mean. We got a guy, actually a guy I work with. His son is getting into that pretty big. You know, they're filming their hunts and stuff, and he's doing pretty good with it. I don't know the channel name or anything like that, but I know he's doing that. Let's see Cam and Teresa said don't forget to hit the like button. I
thank
almost
you.
forgot. Appreciate that. We kind of got sidetracked here, and
yeah.
you know, Cam and Teresa, who was it? Cam and Teresa talked about the pinto bean video you had. That
They're the
Yeah.
air fryer
man, it just went
instigators.
south from there. I mean,
Yeah.
They're
you
the
know.
air fryer instigators.
Air fryer, yeah,
Yes.
they
Yeah.
definitely are that. So, Darnell says GoPro camera or head-mounted camera.
It's not really a GoPro. It's a Casio, but I can mount it on my head or I got a little thing for put around my chest if I want to, or I can do anything with it. I can do with the GoPro.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Have you
Wow.
ever seen the
Let's see here.
part with
Have you ever seen my cousin Vinny? That part with the deer? Yeah.
Yeah, I love Cousin Vinny.
Yeah. The 2 Utes.
Yeah.
Where's your question?
Oh, I got Oh, yeah. Okay.
I gotta
all right.
get you
Yeah.
back on track.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I appreciate that. On your cooking, what's some of your favorite things to cook with?
Besides my cast iron, I really don't know. I like my tongs. I've really got some really good heavy duty spatulas. that I
Yeah.
use. So that's about it. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you had some pretty good equipment out there on that wagon you made too.
Oh yeah, out there on the wagon, I got spatulas. Actually, I got a new thing for the Blackstone that will sort of looks like a shovel. So if you're
Yeah.
doing like fine chop stuff, you can scoop it up without actually spilling anything.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Billy's with us, Strong's Adventure. Mark would never say never barbecue popped in here, so good to see you guys
hey
here.
Mark.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're just kind of getting started here. We got hung up. I know we 45 minutes into this deal here, but we kind of got sidetracked on pinto beans. But I think we're starting to come back around here a little bit.
Yeah, we got to get serious here now. You're dragging me down that dirt road. You know that's.
Oh,
Well, I mean, what's friends for, right?
Yeah.
Well, what's your favorite food to cook, brother?
Meatloaf.
Meatloaf, really?
I love meatloaf.
Yeah. Yeah, you put bacon on top of yours, don't you?
I put bacon in everything.
Yeah, Mark does too.
I like bacon on top of mine.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yours was good. I had it. Was
Yeah.
really good.
Did I video that? I didn't even video that, did I? Or
Yes,
yeah,
you
I did
did.
too. Yeah, I did.
I started to say slap him upside the head there.
Yeah, she's got the iPhone there ready. She's liable to
Piece
do
of
that.
bacon. Get you.
But
That'll
yeah,
knock
it's-
sense into you.
after a while they start to run together. It's just how do you come up with your recipes? I may have already asked that.
You
I'm
already
not
asked
sure.
that one.
Yeah,
Well,
you did.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as like, do you have like a list of things that in mind, or does it just come to you and you say, "Hey, I'm gonna make that this week," or what?
A lot of it is if I'm going to fix something, I'm thinking, I might as well, video that. And stuff that I grew up with. Some, like I said, people challenge me to make certain things.
Yeah.
Like on my Dutch ovens, if we're out, I might do 3 videos just off of one cook because I got 3 Dutch ovens going. So that way it saves time.
Okay. Well, Cam and Teresa's got a buggy there. She's going to make a unicorn cocoa bomb.
awesome.
And
Yeah.
so good to see y'all. Y'all take care, and we'll talk to you later on.
Oh, yeah. See you guys later.
Yeah. Pickle says meatloaf and gravy sandwich is good.
Oh, good old leftover meatloaf sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We don't usually have a lot of leftovers, but
Well, I'll make enough so I do.
yeah, I heard that. On cooking now, what was your earliest remembrance of cooking something? What was one of the first things you learned to cook?
I really don't know. I used to watch my mom and dad cook all the time.
Yeah.
Then, of course, my granny up church. But like some mornings, Dad would make chocolate gravy, and
Yeah.
I love making chocolate gravy. I ain't supposed to have it.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
yeah.
Once again, pintos, fried taters,
Yeah.
fried chicken. It's just can't beat it.
Yeah. Now, did you grow up right in that same area there that you were talking about up on the state line or county line?
Yeah. I was born and raised up there in Jamestown.
Yeah. Yeah. And I guess work probably pulled you down to where you're at now or something.
Actually, I come down here for photography school.
Really? Photography, huh?
Yeah. I did photography for a long time.
Well, tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I come down here and I was doing it in high school. And I had a pretty good business, but I wanted to learn more. So I come down here and went to school and, I was doing a lot of weddings and product shots and stuff like that. But then it got to the point where, a lot of people just didn't want to pay you or they're just trying to G you down on price all the time. So I thought, man, I'm just going to get out of this.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow, that's interesting. Billy says, what's your favorite kind of music to listen to?
Oh, I like everything except rap. But I grew up on, of course, bluegrass and country and the old country, George Jones and Charlie Pride and Johnny Cash and stuff like that. But my favorite group is the Beach Boys.
Really? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And I like Journey, Little River Band, Marshall Tucker and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I Beach Boys, I love it.
Wow, that's cool. Big Lou says he likes bluegrass.
Oh yeah, we had a big up in Jamestown for a lot of years. We had a bluegrass festival and had Ralph Stanley and the Osborne brothers up there for it.
Wow. That's cool. You ever been to a concert?
Oh, I've been to a bunch of them, but of course I've been to the Beach Boys like 4 or 5 times.
Really?
Yeah, Three Dog Nights, Aaron Tippin, who doesn't live too far from me, by the way, and Brooks and Dunn's. You know, I've been to a few.
Yeah. Little Eric said the first thing he learned to cook was a fruit cake.
Oh, good Lord!
What was the first
And
thing
he
your
did
mom
good on
let
it.
cut you loose on?
Actually, it wasn't my mom. My mom passed away when I was 18, but
Okay.
I really just learned how to cook by myself.
Yeah.
I mean, I watched them enough to know that if I'm going to survive, I got to learn how to cook.
Yeah. You're kind of like me. Your belly demanded it.
Oh, shoot, yeah.
Yeah. I know. Had that strong urge.
He likes the possum.
Yeah.
Shoot, yeah.
Yeah. He sure does. Let's see here. Is anybody else there? Mama Z says I love some bluegrass and George Strait. Why does no one ever say Zydeco? I don't know, Pickles. You're going to have to help us out,
He's
brother.
Yeah,
got to
really.
explain that one a little.
Oh, Mama Z, I know
Oh.
why she likes George Strait, because he's from Texas.
Zydeco.
Yeah. Yeah, Dustin
Well,
likes
he's
Zydeco.
good looking,
so
too.
I don't
Right.
looks like Stephen over in Ireland's going to have to boogie. So, hey, we appreciate you,
Hey,
man. We
Stephen.
sure enjoyed it last night. You take care, man, and we'll be in touch. All right. Let's see. Pickles trying to make, or I'm sorry, Big Lou's trying to make a cast iron Wednesday strong. So that's cool.
Oh, you was talking about Cajun music. I like some Cajun, but you know,
Yeah.
I'm bluegrass country and rock and roll.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm Southern rock and roll myself mainly, but
If anybody, well, go ahead.
I'm pretty diverse on a lot of that. Really, I mean, I do like a lot of different things,
you
but
do.
that primarily is my gig.
Well, you know, growing up in the 70s, you know, you've got a lot of good rock and roll bands, and from the 60s, like CCR.
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt about that. You drink coffee? I know it's got to be
Oh,
a
yeah.
hard question.
I drink coffee. I don't drink it like I want to, because growing up, I liked a little coffee and the milk and sugar.
Yeah, that's
But since I'm diabetic, I've
Yep.
had to learn how to drink it black with
Me
maybe
too.
just a little bit of, cream.
yeah.
I had to go black to it. Or
Yeah,
go
I just drink
no
it
cream,
black.
no sugar, no
Hot
nothing.
and black, and a lot of it. I love
I didn't
it.
think I could do it, but I did it.
Yeah, you have to if you love coffee.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You said your favorite thing to cook's meatloaf. Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What was the last thing you cooked?
I actually fixed steaks today in the Masterbuilt smoker.
Okay. I actually cooked some steaks today
Yeah.
too. I'm a
They're good.
fatty ribeye kind of guy, you know.
Yeah. Put some mozzarella seasoning on it and put it in the smoker and just low and slow and just let her get just right.
Yeah. Nah, I've been putting some Uncle Steve's on it. Uncle Steve, you know, we had him on, him and Big Rob from Barbecue Pit Dog a few weeks back, and he sent me some shake, and then I bought some, and a bunch of it come in, and so we've been trying different shakes, and
We're gonna buy some for my brothers.
yeah, we're getting ready to buy some of that for some gifts for our brother, or my brother-in-law's, her brothers. Its birthday's coming up. They may be listening. We shouldn't even be saying that.
Yeah.
Anyway, Lee from Smoking Bears over here. He's another cast iron cook, so good to
All
have
right.
Lee with us. Have you subscribed to Lee's channel?
Not yet.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to, though.
Yeah. He's a good dude, man. We had him on. He was one of the first guys I interviewed, I think, if I remember right. He wasn't the first. Well, he might have been. I don't even remember now. It all runs together, you know. It happens when you're over 50. You know that, don't you, Joe?
Well, I'll be 59 this year.
59. See there, you're a year or two older than I am. But you don't look a day over 58.
Well, everybody, I was a guest at being 69, so, I think I'm
Really?
doing pretty good.
You take that beard off and you'll be.
Oh, no,
there
no.
you go.
This goes with me.
Oh, okay.
What do you drink when you're eating dinner? Supper. We call it supper, right?
Yeah, supper. I like Diet Dr. Pepper
Diet Dr. Pepper. Yeah.
Yep.
or a good tea, even though I can't have a sweet tea. You know, tea's good.
Yeah.
And
Sweet
sweet.
tea. That's just a thing of the South, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So, what do you prefer, hamburgers or hot dogs when you have a
Well,
choice?
it all depends on where I'm at. I like them both,
Yeah.
but I love a good hamburger. The best burger I ever had was the, believe it or not, was the Music City Raceway. And something about a hamburger and burning rubber. I mean, it tastes so good. But the best hot dog I ever had was at a carnival, and it was just ketchup and onions on top, and it was really good.
Cooking with Doc TV says, "Hey guys, we loved the show last night with Stephen, representing the Irish cook." So yes, sir, you bet.
Yeah.
We appreciate you being here with us tonight too, my friend.
Shoot, yeah, we can always use the luck of the Irish.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no doubt about that. You're getting me choked up again now. Hey, what'd you want to be when you was a kid, when you was growing up?
Actually, I wanted to be two different things. I wanted to be an astronaut
Yeah.
because I got to see Neil Armstrong on the moon. But I wanted to be a running back for the Los Angeles Rams.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
So he likes football.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. What's your favorite team?
Los Angeles Rams.
It is.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Makes sense.
Hey, now a lot of people don't realize, but I started watching. I didn't actually go to a live game, saw it on TV, but that's when Roman Gabriel and Deacon
Right.
Jones and Merle Olsen was for the Rams, and
Yeah.
I just fell in love with the Rams.
Yeah. Yeah, Roman Gabriel, man. I ain't heard that name in a long time.
Shoot, yeah.
Yeah. That was back when that was back when it was a battle of inches,
Oh yeah, and the coaches ruled the roost.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I got to admit, and I know I'm probably going to get some people fall off the channel here and sign off, but I've been a Cowboys fan all my life, through thick and thin, no matter what.
All right, where's the off button at?
We're
Let's see here.
unsubscribe. No, I'm just joking.
But, I mean, I really, really liked them way back, like you were just talking about then, back when Franco Harris and all them guys were, with Pittsburgh, and then you had Washington Redskins. That was just a powerful team, and the Cowboys. I mean, football was football back then, and I've really enjoyed it.
Well, you should have been at my house because I was a Rams fan. My brother was the Minnesota Vikings. My dad's the Washington Redskins, and my mom and my sister was Oakland Raiders.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, that was always conversation.
Yeah, that was long before they were LA Raiders. They were Oakland Raiders.
There was
That's
always
right.
Yeah.
conversation.
Mark says, are there any wild hogs in Tennessee where you're at? And if so, do you hunt them?
Well, where I'm originally from, there is, and no, I haven't got to hunt them. I've got to look up the. They changed the laws on it, so I've got to look it up to see if I can or not.
Okay. All right. Well, that's cool.
Remind everyone to subscribe to you.
Oh, yeah.
We got new people.
Thank you, Teresa.
There you go.
Hey, if you're not yet subscribed to old Jeff's channel, be sure and go over and check him out. We got a link up in the very top of the chat room here, and you can go check his channel out, watch some of his videos. If you like what he's doing, be sure and give him a thumbs up, and leave him a comment and say, hey, I seen you over on old Mr. Cast Iron with Mrs. Cast Iron, and I know he'll certainly appreciate that, especially if you hit the subscribe button, and we'll try to help him out any way we can. And likewise, if you've not been over to our channel, be sure and go check us out and say
Check
whatever.
The new people, too.
Yeah, all the new people in here, certainly I just want to remind everyone that we leave the live chat up on our videos, on all of them. So if you wait for the replay, wait for the rendering of the video from YouTube, usually takes 12 or so hours after this show is over. The live replay will come back up on the button for the video. You can go back through the replay and watch that and see the live chat and pick up on anyone's name in here that you have not yet been to their channel, and check it out and go over and show them some love as well. Uh, so with that all being out of the way, let's get back to where we was at. Did you eat the crust on bread when you was a kid?
Oh, goose, yeah. I mean, goose. Yeah, gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I like the hill.
Oh, you like the?
Oh, yeah, I love the hill.
Yeah, that's the beginning and the end, ain't it?
Shoot, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Same way with pizza and everything else.
Oh, yeah, crust on pizza, yeah.
Yeah, I heard that. Was there any kind of food that you didn't like when you was a kid that you find yourself liking now?
Yeah, actually, fried okra.
Really?
I could not understand how anybody could eat fried okra. And then I tasted it, and it's just like, oh my God, that's the best stuff since sliced bread.
Hey, for everybody in the chat room, in case you don't know, okra is okra, but down here we call it okra. That's O-K-R-I-E is how you spell that. And so anyway, I knew what he was talking about, but oh, I love it. What do you prefer, man? Beef steak or pork steak? I think I asked that already.
Yeah, no, you hadn't asked it, but I love beef steak.
Yeah, you prefer beef steak over
Oh,
pork?
yeah. Yeah.
What's your favorite thing to put on it? Anything, or just eat it?
Besides salt and pepper and maybe a little bit of seasoning, because you don't want to take away the taste.
Yeah. What's some of your favorite seasonings?
I like applewood. I really like applewood. That Montreal I was telling you about, lemon pepper. That's some good stuff.
Yeah. When you're smoking meat, what do you use?
It all depends on what I'm smoking, but a lot of it is applewood rub.
Yeah.
So it's can't beat that.
You don't use like apple chips or anything, or
Oh, you're talking about when I'm doing I use pecan, hickory, cherry, and apple.
Yeah, I'm a big pecan fan, and also wild cherry. I mean, we have that.
Yeah.
It's plentiful around here. And as a matter of fact, we don't have one in our yard, but our next door neighbor has a big pecan tree. And every so often I'll tell her, I'm going over in your yard and picking up some limbs, and I go pick up some dead limbs.
And one of these days when she goes on vacation, she'll come back and find it gone.
Yeah, probably so.
We have great neighbors.
Yeah, we do. Let's see. Darnell says okra originally comes from Africa. True fact. Yeah,
all right.
That's cool.
I like that.
We like it.
I do too.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love okra. Big Lou says okra is best green food. Yeah. What, Teresa?
Oh, I'm just fixing to move you're on the next page.
I'm not either. I ain't done yet. Mustard, ketchup, or mayonnaise? Which one do you prefer? You see what I got to put up with, Jeff? I mean, all the time, constantly. That's why I love her.
Hey, remember, she's always right.
I know
That's
she
right.
is.
To win an argument, all you got to do is say, yes, dear.
That's
right.
Mayonnaise. I love mayonnaise.
Yeah. Mayonnaise. Michelle's got a boogie on us. Well, good to have you with us, Michelle.
Hey, Michelle, I'm glad you come in.
Yeah, no doubt. Stephen must have took off. We didn't know it.
Oh,
But he's back anyway. Yeah. So, Mama Z says, I love smoking with pecan. Or is it pecan? Some people say
I say pecan.
Yeah, we do too.
Yeah.
Some people say pecan.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I've had some arguments about that.
Yeah, I hear you. Wow, that's just too much. How about French fries, tater tots, or onion rings? Which one of them do you prefer?
French fries.
Yeah,
I'll eat whatever they put in front of me, but I love French fries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You make homemade French fries?
Shoot, yeah, I got a video.
Yeah, he's got a video.
I
didn't get to
that
watch it, but I saw that he had it.
I
Yes,
hadn't
I haven't
seen
watched
that.
it yet.
Homemade French fries on a cast iron skillet.
But the French
Wow.
fries make my sugar.
Yeah, mine too. So it'll probably be onion rings for me, really. But yeah.
Yeah,
just
Big
moderation.
Lou says pecan is just a little bit unsanitary. So
Oh yes, it is.
you got to be careful with that,
He
Just-
spelled it a little different,
yeah.
but
he knows what we're talking about. Let's see. Oh yeah. Stephen had to take Buddy for a walk, so you got a couple dogs, don't you,
Yeah, I had 3. Remington, the oldest one, passed away. It'll be a year in July. And I used to pimp him out.
Yeah.
And, of course, I got Hunter. He's the second one. And then I got Scout, which is Remington's son.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, a good story is I pimped Remington out to a friend of mine just down the road. And they had a litter, and somebody from Knoxville wanted one of the pups. So they come and get it, and they wanted to meet Remington. I take them over there. They meet Remington. And you wouldn't believe what that dog's name is. Bama.
Oh.
I told her, I said, oh, no more. I can't tell you what the name of the dog is before you even do this.
Yeah, that's funny right
Stephanie's
there. I
gotta
don't care
go.
who you are. Billy says
Yeah.
you need to set up Mrs. Cast Iron with a producer's desk behind you so she can run the show. Well, see, reason why Billy said that, Jeff, is because Rhonda runs a show for him.
Okay.
Yeah, he wears the pants in the family, but she just tells him which ones
That's
to put
exactly
on.
right.
That's
yeah.
right.
So,
Stephanie's
anyway.
got to go.
Stephanie's got a boogie. She said, I got to run. Y'all had a great night. So we appreciate you, Stephanie. Take care.
I love Stephanie.
Yeah. Everything she's got's pink. She got pink
Air fryer.
Air fryer.
Air fryer.
Oh, yeah. Lord
Pink
have mercy.
mixer, pink everything,
But anyway,
except the refrigerator.
what are you most grateful for in your life, man?
Right now, my health.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess my sister. I might as well have my sister in there. I know she's in there watching.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I know when you get up our age, there's things happen. You've had pretty good
Yeah.
health up so far.
No, actually, back in 2012, I had a stroke.
Oh.
And that's when I found out I also had diabetes. So, yeah, I've been trying to take care of myself ever since.
You think
Yeah.
the diabetes caused a stroke?
Actually, I tell my sister she did, but, well, there was a lot of stress, and, my diabetes, I think, played a big part of it.
Yeah.
Can.
Man, we've bumped up over an hour already. You able to stay with us a few more minutes, or you need
Oh,
to
shoot,
boogie?
yeah, I'm ready to go.
Okay,
Let's
good
do it.
deal.
Eric's
Yeah.
got to go.
Little
Hey,
Eric's gotta
Eric.
Got to go.
See you,
Yeah.
nephew.
He's got school.
go. Yeah, Uncle Jeff, see you soon. He's got to go to school, so good night, buddy.
Yeah, good night and get A's.
Yeah, do good.
Oh, I know he does.
Yeah, we'll see you later on TV
Top
one of
student.
these days. Anything that really makes you proud?
What makes me proud is the men and women that serve for our country.
Yeah,
A lot of times they get bad raps, and they just don't understand. A lot of the people don't understand what kind of pressures they can have, especially at wartime.
yeah, absolutely.
My little cousin Robert is in the Army right now, and I try to support him any way I can.
Yeah, that's awesome,
That's
man.
right.
How would your friends describe you?
Crazy, loony, off the wall, but dependable.
Yeah. You got some guys around there that you're pretty good friends with.
Yeah, I got some that I spend some time with, go fishing with.
Yeah. That's cool. What, Teresa?
Oh, I'm moving it. I'm moving it out of your way.
Oh, Lord, this has been a great show tonight, man. I love this one for the record book here.
Got to keep you, focused.
Just don't get no pinto beans around Jeff's
I know.
beard,
Stop
all right?
thinking about the beans.
I could just
No.
I could visualize myself
Oh,
sitting in the back pew of the Baptist church out here in the hills, and one of my buddies coming up and say, "What is that in your beard, Mike? That looks like a pinto bean."
that
Well,
has happened.
if you're in a hurry, you got to take it with you sometimes.
Oh, Eric says you guys are the best. No, you're the best, buddy.
Yeah,
We
Eric's
love
the
you,
best
man.
now. I love
Yeah.
watching his shows.
Yeah. Darnell, thank you, sir, for your service. Said he retired from the Army back in May, 23 years. So appreciate
All right.
you. Certainly do.
Yeah, my little cousin's in Colorado right now, and hopefully he'll get transferred this year to Fort Campbell, and I can spend more time with him.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. I have the utmost respect for all of y'all. I never served. My dad was a POW of the Second World War. and he was wounded and captured and prisoner of war. But it just
Well, you know, people of our older generation need to try to get it out of some of these military people, because the ones that serve really don't want to talk about it. I mean, my one of my uncles was a Marine at Guadalcanal. My other uncle, who was in the Army Air Corps,
yeah,
I guess that's what he called it. He was actually harbor on December 7th, but he would never talk about it.
Yeah. Well, I'm the baby of the family, and my dad wouldn't talk about it. When he come home, he didn't talk about it to anybody for many, many years. But me being the baby of the family, and I worked with him. We built houses, and of course, my favorite thing I always wanted to do ever since I was about 8 years old was drive a truck. And I did that. I drove for all these years, owned my own trucks. I've owned 6 trucks. Run coast to coast, but I grew up building houses with my dad, and as like I said, later on in life, as he started getting older, and of course him and Mom both have passed away, but he got to where he opened up a little bit and talked a little bit more about it, especially when a lot of guys that had either served over there or guys that served with him, a lot of his friends from that our neighborhood or our community, they all went together, and Daddy. He volunteered. He didn't get drafted or anything. He volunteered to go, and he was a little man. He was a first scout, and of course he carried the radio. And of course in Vietnam they called them tunnel rats. But Daddy was the first scout, and he would have to go over and radio back, what was going on. And that's kind of, they went in and took this barn, and when they went in, there was a big basement deal. And when they went down in there, there was just a bunch of Germans in there, and they captured them all. And the craziest story about that is Daddy developed pneumonia. He had pneumonia in both lungs and nearly died from it. And of course they were shell shocked when they took them and captured them. They started throwing stuff, and several of the guys died there. But they captured them. Well, I don't even know exactly how long. I can't remember how long they were captured, but they rose up and overpowered them, defeated them, and escaped from them. And they were able to get Daddy on over to a hospital in France. And if it hadn't been for that and the grace of God, I wouldn't be here, and none of my other brothers and sisters would have been here there either.
Well, if anybody's got a chance, if they ever see Rolling Thunder taking up money, there's the people that do the motorcycles that go to veterans funerals and stuff. Definitely support them.
Yeah. Big Lou wants to know what my CB handle was. Well, it was Hog Wild, Big Lou, because I was hog wild and woman crazy, about half mean and about half lazy. You hear me? So that's what I'm talking about.
Mine was Tennessee Streaker.
Uh-oh. Okay.
I hope he doesn't say stuff like you just
did.
did.
I had a line of crap I'd rattle off on a CB radio. It sounded like a Japanese radio, but I don't do that much anymore. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, no doubt. Hey, you got any hobbies, man?
Oh, I got plenty of hobbies. Of course, fishing, but like I said, I'm redoing my Scout. Working on it. Let's see here. What's hobbies?
Big Lou's.
No, that's about it. Like fishing and cooking and my Scouts and working with my labs and
yeah. Well, we talked about music already. Are you a movie buff?
Oh yeah, and of course my favorite movie you're going to ask is Grease.
Grease, huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
See, now I was in high school when Grease come out, and so happens that year for the homecoming we did the 50s theme, and of course our class float had on the back of it, "You can't be an athlete, be an athletic supporter."
There you go.
Oh.
Big Lou on the radio with Muddy Water, so good
Yeah.
deal. How about you over there, Muddy Water? You got a copy on us? Come on back. Oh, man. Do you sing when nobody's around?
I sing all the time.
Yeah.
And you might catch me dancing. Some of the guys at work, I was listening to my music, singing and dancing. And they come out, and the next thing I know, I turn around and everybody's staring at me.
Yeah. Well, I knew you danced because after you close on every video you make, you say, give me a like and do a little dance and, make a little love, get down tonight, right?
Make a comment, make it a good comment.
Yeah. Make it a
Oh
good
yeah,
comment.
on my apple pie thing,
Sorry.
I got busted. I don't know how many times people saying, "Well, you need to do this. Well, you need to do that." Well, I've always got my props ready. Well, if you need a utensil, you should have already had it there. And it's just like, you don't like what I do, don't watch or don't comment, but just be nice.
Yeah. Yeah. You ever got any flack on any of your videos? I mean, serious flack?
That's what he was just
Yeah, on that apple pie video, I got some. Yeah, because he said something. I said, "Well, God bless you because you need him." And then some of the people that's on my channels, they chimed in and got my back on it. So that's
yeah. I've had some thumbs down. A lot of people that discourage them. When you get a thumbs down, but I don't know if everybody knows this or not, but when you get a thumbs down, that's really not a bad thing. I don't care if people give me a thumbs down or not, because it's engagement as far as YouTube's concerned. But what the thumbs down does, all that does is affect the person that give you the thumbs down, because that keeps them from seeing that kind of content that we create, so they're not around. And they certainly won't see mine very much anymore, because YouTube, just when they give them thumbs down, that's it. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to ask Karen, because she's got up our grease. She saw it 8 times. What she think about Saturday Night Fever?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and a serious question, since you asked serious questions.
I do. Everything on here is serious. I'm serious as a heart attack.
Okay. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Die Hard?
Yeah. Is it considered a Christmas movie?
Oh, this is going to be a good one.
I don't know, Karen. You've put yourself in the hot seat here. She said, I'm going to save her here, though, for just a minute. It used to bother me when I got thumbs down or negative comments. Now I could care less. Yeah,
really.
But
well,
he was asking Karen that
I was asking
question?
anybody.
Oh, anyone.
Anybody.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I guess it just depends on the time of the year, right?
Well, it all depends. Yeah, I guess it's time of year or what. But a lot of people's like, we know that the Christmas Story is the ultimate, Christmas movie. But I like Die Hard.
Yeah, Little Fish in the Kitchen just popped in with us. They're good to have you with us, and we just want to say hello back to y'all. Love it. Love you guys are here. Marcel Ledbetter.
Hey, Jerry Clyers.
Yeah.
I was listening to Jerry Clyers just the other day, man. I got to laughing at that. Woo! Somebody shoot up in here. One of us got to have a little relief.
Yeah.
So, anyway, what's your favorite?
I see Karen liked Saturday Night Fever too.
Yeah, she does. Yeah. What's your favorite way to spend a day off if you're not working?
Actually, if I can go, I can go fishing. If not, I'm try to work out in the garage or just sitting back and watching a movie.
Yeah. What's your favorite movie of all time? Is it Saturday Night Fever, or you got?
No, it's Grease.
Grease.
I like Grease, but I also like Lethal Weapon 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm a big John Wayne fan. I love old westerns and.
Well, I love watching John Wayne, especially like some of his westerns, but some of his old Navy movies.
Yeah. Yeah, Big Lou, I caught him. I busted him the other day. I made some biscuits out of a can in a cast iron. He put a comment up, and I busted him. I caught the comment before he deleted it. And it was funny. I laughed. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I told Teresa, I said, I just busted Big Lou. But it was funny because I knew what he was talking about. He was Jerry Clyers talking about what biscuits,
And we
and I laughed. And so he made a video the other day with, what was it? Gosh, I don't remember. I watch all the Lou stuff. He made something, and I made a comment. It was Whop Tortillas or something. I forget what it was.
Well, anyway, Craig, they're saying Marcella. I want to know if it was a movie or the Beach Boys song.
Well, I don't know.
I think they were calling someone Marcella.
Hey, Marcella.
I don't know. Maybe somebody in
Or
here
maybe
named
somebody, yeah, named Marcella. Who
it
knows?
It could be. What's your? You okay, baby? What's your favorite holiday, man?
Besides 4th of July, probably Independence Day.
Yeah. Yeah, it means a lot, don't it?
It does.
You know, I think it's meaning less and less to a lot of.
There you
younger.
go. Put that on there.
Oh, I'm
That's
sorry.
what I
Here we go.
thought.
Here
Yeah,
we
that's what I
go. Little
thought.
fish in the kitchen. I'm Marcel.
Marcella. Well, hey there.
All right. Now I'm glad we got that cleared up.
Hey,
you know.
hey, Marcella.
We're just a couple old country boys. We just ain't got no learning, you know. So,
Now, they had a pipe sunshine in where I'm from.
well, that's the same way with me. I live out in plumbing nearly is what I told somebody the other day, and they said, "What do you mean?" I said, "Well, I'm out plumb out of the woods and nearly out of the sticks. You know, that's how far back we are."
Well, somebody asked me if I was in the middle of nowheres, but I said, no, I can see it, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember I was downtown New York one time. We used to haul trade shows years ago, and we'd load out of Jacob Javits Center, and I was standing on the corner there. It wasn't Winslow, Arizona, but I've done that. But anyway, it was up in downtown New York, Manhattan. Somebody said, "Where you at?" I said, "I don't know. I'm on the corner of Walk and Don't Walk, it looks like, but we're trying to get out of here, you know." It's too much, man. Oh man, my buddy Steven, he's so cool. He said, be sure and start out your questions with that. Oh, wait a minute, what did I do with Lou here? All right, Mike, I just shot a shot. Coming out on Wednesday. Okay, well, I appreciate you, buddy.
Wednesday.
I sure
All right.
appreciate
It's
you,
coming
man.
out Cast Iron Wednesday.
Yeah, yeah, that's cool. What's the best vacation you've ever taken?
Well, honestly, I don't really take vacations, but I guess the closest one to it would be when we went to visit my cousins, Danny and Wayne Thomas up in Maryland. He owns a Christmas tree farm up there. But took us to Pennsylvania up around Amish country. That's
Yeah.
beautiful country. Of course, went to Gettysburg. And if you've never been to Gettysburg, you need to go, because when it says the picket charge, you know, being a mile long, yeah, well, I don't see how they done it. But yeah. That was probably one of my best ones. And of course, now coming through, I have to say this because I know that she's watching. You know, you go through Virginia, which is beautiful country, but then you go through West Virginia. When I say West Virginia, I mean West Virginia. But that's where she's from.
West by God, Virginia, they say.
You dang gum skippy.
Yeah. One finger's in the house with us. He's from Pennsylvania.
Oh, man.
I forget exactly where he's at, but he's somewhere in Pennsylvania. I can't remember what.
Oh, he's from Pennsylvania.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely from.
But I tell you what, that Lancaster County and places like that, that's beautiful country. I've really never been impressed with any place I've ever been, but Pennsylvania, it done it for me.
Yeah, yeah. You know, I've been blessed to be in all 48 states and many, many times over. And I've been up in Canada, and of course I've taken vacations to Mexico and Hawaii and Cayman Islands, different places. But man, there's just something about this country. I mean, there's just you know, if you get a chance, you don't have to go overseas, you don't have to go anywhere. This country is beautiful, man, and there's a lot of pretty places.
Well, you know, you're in a good area, the Ozarks, around Mark Twain National Forest and stuff like that. I've been up to Conway, Branson. Yeah. We went through Kentucky and come down through Missouri to Springfield, and it's some beautiful country up there.
It's a little bit away from us, isn't it?
Well, we're on what's called Crowley's Ridge, and it's the first foothills before you get into the Ozarks. So if you're coming from East Tennessee, you cross the Mississippi River from, say, Dyersburg or whatever. We're just due west of there. And after you get out of the flatland of southeast Missouri, over where I'm from originally, you cross the St. Francis River and you get into Arkansas, and just within less than 10 miles, you get to where we're at, or 15 miles, and that's the first hills. Starts Crowley's Ridge, and then as you continue on further west, you begin to get into, you know, the Ozarks. And if you go a little farther north from where we live, a little town called Poplar Bluff, Missouri.
Oh, yeah. I know some people from there.
Once you get at Poplar Bluff, Missouri, that's where you start, the most of that forest range you was talking about there. So, yeah, that's cool. I almost know the answer to this question, but I always like to ask it. Which would you prefer to do? Go camping, go to the mountains, or go to the beach?
Oh, mountains.
Yeah.
I mean, you can take me out of the mountains, but,
Yeah.
can't take the mountains out of me. And I just love it.
Yeah. Me and Dustin was talking about that last night over where he lives, over close to the Smokies, and Pickles lives over in the Rockies. And it's just pretty country. I live over close to the Ozarks. So.
Yeah. Oh, Smoky Mountains, man. You just can't beat them.
Yeah, I know it. It's awesome.
Beautiful.
Yeah, Blue Ridge too, farther north up. You head on up 81, get up into Virginia and everything. Blue Ridge is pretty nice too.
Yeah, I got a cousin that lives up there in Virginia, and he's all the time talking about the mountains up there.
Yeah. Poconos over in Pennsylvania and on up, even in New York. I mean, when you say New York, first thing people think of is New York City. And New York is a big state, man. There is a lot of pretty places in New York.
Well, the Appalachians go all the way up through, Maine? So, yeah, there's some mountains all the way up through there.
Yeah, pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Well, let me ask you a few more questions. We're going to call it a night here, man. We're bumping up against an hour and a half. But if you was to win the lottery, what would you do?
Well, of course, I'd want to take care of my family first.
Right.
And then I'd take care of, some churches that actually, want to do some good.
Yeah.
And then if I could, I'd try to take care of some veterans because, we really do need to take care of our veterans in this country.
Yeah.
And then I'd buy me a 500-acre property, put me a house right there in the middle of it, and shoot the deer and the turkey off my back porch.
There you go. Sounds good. Have a big 2-acre pond out there where you can fish all the time.
Shoot, yeah. I'm sure I can put my pro craft on it.
Yeah. Hey, before I forget, guys, let me see if I can show this.
There we go.
Here's old Skillet head. I've got some stickers. If you'd like to have a sticker from us, we'd certainly love to, let you have one of those. I got my email scrolling across the bottom there. Just shoot me an email and say, hey, Mike, I'd like to have one of your stickers. Leave me your name, address, phone number, and title deed to your car, your pickup, or whatever, and we'll get you a sticker sent to you. So appreciate
Just throw
that.
that in.
Yeah, just in case, Be sure and add us in your will, and we'll be okay. But no, we're going to get ready and wind down here, Jeff. It's been a long night. I don't want to keep you too long. But huh?
I have a question.
Oh, you got a question? Hey, Mrs. C.I.'s
Well, it's
got
not
one.
my other, but your wildlife gallery. What's your favorite thing that you have on your wall?
Actually, this one right back here,
Okay.
he's a big 10-point buck, and I got him, and he's the biggest one I've shot so far.
Yeah.
Of course, I've got, anybody that turkey hunts would appreciate this. I've got a turkey I call him Alvin. He's got a double beard that both of them are 12 inches long.
Yeah.
Wow. That's something.
Yeah. That's Noah's favorite.
Yeah.
My son, turkey hunting is his favorite.
Oh man, I tell you what, I love deer hunting, but turkey, I mean, you get the chills when they gobble right close to you. I mean, there's nothing like it.
I've never been turkey hunting.
Well, see, one of the best things about it is of a morning, you're sitting there, the sun's coming up, you can hear the toms gobble on the roost. But when the sun comes up, it's got that purple and orange, and the dogwoods are blooming. I mean, you're talking about God's country.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Wow, that's interesting and awesome. Hey, speaking on that, what is something about you that no one may know or would ever
I was
suspect?
hoping
Is
you
there
weren't going to ask
Yeah,
that.
I know.
Actually, I'm a black belt in Taekwondo.
Oh,
Cool.
wow.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's neat.
I've had a few arguments about that one.
Well, I don't know if you are subscribed to DeBomb Smokes, Dave DeBomb. Dave, his last name's not DeBomb, but DeBomb Smokes his channel. Dave is actually a black belt too. We interviewed him, and that's what he said.
I remember that.
Yeah. Well, that's cool, man. If you was arrested with no explanation, what would your friends and family assume you'd done?
Beat the crap out of my neighbor.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. got some neighbor issues, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That seems to happen from time to time.
Not
Yeah, I
my
know.
neighborhood.
No,
Yeah,
we hadn't-
you know,
in-
Robert Frost had the best idea. Good fences make good neighbors.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly right. Well, man, we're going to go ahead and wind down. How can our audience follow you?
Well, they can go, Tennesseebuck Outdoors on the YouTube channel. I got a Facebook. It's Tennesseebuck Outdoors. Or, if they want to email me, it's TennesseebuckOutdoors@hotmail.com.
Okay. And then Stephen's got your channel up here, and like I said, it's in the chat room. Be sure and go over and check out Tennesseebuck Outdoors on YouTube. Give Jeff a thumbs up and a like, and watch his videos. And if you like what he's doing, be sure and subscribe to his channel. And we're going to get ready and sign off here. And before we go, I always like to ask, is there anything that you would like to say to our audience here tonight in the chat room or to your subscribers?
Well, number one, thanks for watching. And because, like I said, sometimes I can just go off the wall and be totally nuts. But everybody here, I love you channels that I know, because every week, it seems like the same people come back every week and give Mr. Cast Iron and Mrs. Cast Iron a thumbs up, and maybe we can get them both to do a little dance and maybe even sing a song, a duet,
Him.
There you go.
like Tammy Wynette and George Jones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She told me all I could do was a solo. She said all I need to do is sing solo. Nobody else could hear me. So that's all I get to do. That's where I'm at over here. Well, buddy, you've been a lot of fun. We really appreciate it. It's nice to meet you and get to know you a little better. And we'll certainly be in touch. You got a great channel. You got a lot going on, and we always enjoy watching what you're doing. So,
Well, I appreciate it.
okay, well, guys, we're going to sign off in the chat room. We appreciate all of y'all being here with us. You guys take care, and we'll be back next Saturday night, Lord willing, and we'll see you later. Y'all have a great day. It's Mike over here at Mr. Cast Iron.